Nice day of training, buddy. All right, go ahead and start the vehicle. Park it over there for me and meet me back in the office, okay? Parking brake on?
Yes, sir.
All right. Look, here at UPS, I know we've been training, but we got to make sure that we always have our four ways on when we back. To tell everybody in the yard that we're backing and we're not going forward.
Absolutely.
All right? That way we all stay safe. Can you do that for me?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Hey, Steve, hang on real quick. Let me point out some things to you. I see you coupling to the trailer. So let's start back up here. So first thing is this. Once you couple to that trailer, you want to put in your lowest forward gear and do a test tug to make sure that couple holds. After you do that, you want to go underneath. You want to make sure there's no space between the apron and the fifth wheel, and make sure that fifth wheel handle is in a locked position. After you check that, you want to go underneath the trailer. It's just a safe work method. Now, if you have a shield like this on it, you can't go all the way underneath, but get as close as possible. Have your flashlight there, Steve. And with your flashlight, no matter during the day or night, you want to check and make sure that locking collar is around the throat of the kingpin and not the head of the kingpin. Once again, I want to emphasize that locking collar is around the throat of the kingpin. You think you can do that from this point on?
No problem.
I appreciate that, Steve.
Gotcha.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Be safe out there.
Thank you. Huh, somebody left the keys in it. Hey, good afternoon, Emma. How are you?
CJ, how you doing?
Good. Is this your tractor here?
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. One, there's several things I'm concerned about here, but whenever we get out of a tractor, what are we supposed to do?
Pull the key?
Right, pull the key. I see you left the key in this tractor right here.
Yeah, I ran inside to get a seal control.
Okay, two things. Don't run. Walk at a brisk pace. There's nothing worse running around over here. But make sure we always pull that key. Never leave the key in the tractor. Okay. Second thing I want to talk to you about is parking right here. This is really not where we want to set our equipment.
Okay.
It's quiet right now, but somebody could have to pull a trailer off over here. We're also kind of creating blind spots for other drivers as they maneuver around the yard. We want to make sure they're safe. Second thing, whenever we get out of the tractor, make sure we close the door. Same thing as when you get in, you close the door. Can I get your commitment you're going to do those things for me in the future? Thank you very much. Have a safe day.
Thank you.
Come on, Lee. I need to show you something.
All right.
Okay, I want you to, first before we go back, I want you to tell me what is the proper method for having your dolly connected to the trailer?
Crisscross your chains so they don't drag onto the trailer.
What else?
You gotta make sure your light cord is applied, your pin and your pintle hook.
Cotter pin
Cotter pin
and the pintle hook, okay? Now, so if you know the proper method, I want to ask you, why do you not have your chains connected?
I probably was just rushing.
Okay, I know you're probably going to drop your dolly here at the end of the day. I understand, I get that, but what you got to do, the proper method, you keep your pintle hook secured with your cotter pin. Light cord's still in, that's fine, but you keep your chains crisscrossed, because if for some reason you forget your cotter pin, that pops up, the only thing holding it on is going to be your chain. All right, now I want you to get your chains crisscrossed the way they're supposed to be.
All right.
We don't want to have a runaway dolly on property, correct? All right. This is for your safety as well as for the safety of everybody else that works out here around us. All right. Now, can I count on you to continue doing it that way?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Not a problem.
All right.
Cut your engine off real quick. Exit out for me with 3 points of contact. A couple of things I just want to point out to you. Now you may have forgotten, but I just want to bring back to your memory. First, I do want to thank you for putting your beeping your horn while backing and having your four ways on. But I know that you're coupled to a trailer that's on the door. So the first thing you want to do, you want to stop in front of it without touching it. As you do that, you want to check the height alignment, make sure it's above or below the pivot point. then go underneath the trailer and make sure that kingpin is lined with the fifth wheel. After you do that, you want to check the ground, make sure you don't have no potholes in the ground for false coupling. Once you verify that, you want to go down the trailer. Coupling, 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 coupling. Midway down, you want to check up top. Make sure you have clearance up there. You're not going to hit anything. Underneath, you want to make sure all the hazards are underneath the trailer are gone. You want to continue. Coupling, 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 until you get down to the end. Once you get down to the end, you can look underneath the mat to make sure that the door is shut and the bay door is shut. If you can't determine the bay door is shut or not, go inside to verify with the supervisor that they're done with the trailer and shut the door. You think you can do that for me now on with coupling awareness?
No problem.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get out now and check my fifth wheel alignment.
All right, hold on. Before you do that, it's always parking brake applied, transmission in neutral, okay? Without this parking brake on, this vehicle is not secured and it can roll forward and hit something. Got it? Can you do that for me?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. What are you doing? First off, I need to ask you, what are you doing?
Hero hooking?
We don't hero hook. All right, we do not hero hook on the yard. All right, come on down here. Let's talk about this. One side note, make sure you don't turn your four ways on until when you start backing up. Okay, you had them as you pulled up. Turn your four ways on just before you start backing up.
Okay.
All right, now, hero hooking, I want to tell you this straight up. Every time that we put the forks through a trailer, it's because somebody was hero hooking.
All right.
There's no way that you can effectively judge from this distance back there whether you aligned up correctly with your height and your alignment. That's what we verify, right?
Correct.
We verify height for what purpose?
To make sure you don't fork the trailer.
What else?
To make sure you're not gonna jump your pin, and to also verify that you're gonna line your fifth wheel up with the kingpin.
All right, for a proper couple, because when you're hero hooking, this is what's gonna happen. One of three things can happen. You can either put the forks through it, okay?
Right.
Or you can miss the pin altogether, or you can get false couple. So you always want to verify your height and alignment. What's the most effective way to verify your height and alignment? You tell me.
Staging your dolly with your tractor.
Just like you were trained, correctly?
Yes.
All right. That's the method. That's how we do it. We don't do it this way, all right?
All right.
So at this point, we're going to come out, we'll get your dolly staged. But moving forward, how are you going to position your dolly?
With my tractor.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Per the UPS methods, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Hey Chris, can you shut her off? Put crank on, talk to me for a second.
TJ?
How are you doing today?
Doing all right. How are you?
Good.
Can
Let's
I do
walk
for
to
you
the back of
today?
this trailer. I want to show you a couple things we're talking about out here.
Okay.
I noticed you have a trailer with barn doors, and particularly with the barn door trailer, we want to always make sure that these doors are closed and secured when we're moving it on the yard. Same thing with roll-up doors, but these doors in particular pose more of a hazard for us because it increases the width of our vehicle, more opportunity to bang up against another trailer when we're backing in, or sometimes these securements here can fail, causing that trailer to swing when we're going around the property and bang into somebody else or somebody bang into us. So I just want to get a commitment from you that you'll be able to make sure that these doors are always closed when we're driving on the yard.
I can do that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day, Chris.
You too.
Well, Emma, hey, hold up. Hey, come here. Where's your vest?
I left it inside.
Well, I brought you one. Can you wear a vest for me when you're in the yard?
I just run out here to check a truck. I think I left something in it.
Well, when you go
I
in the
had it on
yard.
earlier, okay?
Okay, well, earlier doesn't help today. Right now, make sure you wear a vest when you're in the yard. I want to make sure everybody can
And
see
why
you.
is that?
So that they can see you.
Okay.
All right.
You say so, but all right. Well, I'll put it on. When I think about it, though, I really appreciate you thinking about me like
All right,
that.
well, good. I don't want you to get hurt out in the yard.
All right, I'm not in any trouble, right?
Anytime you're in the yard, you have to wear a vest. Even if you're walking from your brake area to the tractor for just a minute, you still have to have a vest on. So just like we want our vehicles to have 360 degrees of visibility, we want that for our people too, to help keep you safe.
Emma. Come on back here for a second, please. Come on. Come back inside here. Hey, I want you to do me a favor. Will you not have that phone in your hand? And please take that headset off your head. Okay, so that's for your safety, so that now you are not distracted. You can be aware of your surroundings as a pedestrian and also as operator of equipment in the yard. Can you do that for me?
So let me understand. So if I'm walking or driving on our yard, I just can't use it. What if I'm parked? Is that okay?
If you're parked in a safe location and the vehicle's secured and you're inside the cab, it is okay to use electronic devices, but that's the only time.
Okay. I can make it.
It's UPS policy that you should not use electronic devices anytime you're in our yard. That includes as a pedestrian as well as while you're driving our equipment. This is for your safety and the safety of everybody around you. This includes Bluetooth devices, cell phones, as well as your IBIS unit. All of these are electronic devices that can be a distraction and make an unsafe situation for you or the people around you.